That was a beautiful anthem. And I wonder where that was. Radio Amani. Nakuru, Kenya. Amani is, I think it's agree or something. Amani. I think it's peace. Amani is peace. I googled it. Amani Yakweli. Real peace. Peace in heart. Peace in the soul. Peace in mind. Peace on earth. The peacemaker. How can we adjust to that? He was promised to be the peacemaker. Mr. Jesus, Mr. Messiah, Mr. the promised Son, the promised Messiah. Maybe the begotten Son is some kind of a Messiah. When he came back, it started with some turmoil, but it ended up in celebration. You see, you have to... What brings peace? What brings peace is the task I have with myself. The task I have to go through with myself in order to get peace. Mr. Begotten Son, he went through something. That was a task. He had a long journey. And I didn't mind. Seemingly this story doesn't show or prove or tell if the Son did mind his state of being when he was together with the swines. He was a swine keeper, which was for a Jew not that bad and not that good. It was not that good. But in the story that Jesus told, he seems not even to care. That's so far he was from himself, his ethnicity, his identity, his heritage, his belongings. That's how far. Jesus didn't explain how far, but we would guess, it's kind of an obvious case. He ended up as a swine keeper. Jews wouldn't allow swine, not even in the country. I heard a story about that. It's swine in Israel. There is swine farm. And how they allow swines to be in Israel is by making some kind of floor, a second floor, where the swine can live. So they don't trample on the soil of Israel, so that they don't tamper with the soil of Israel. That's quite interesting. They can allow swine as long as they don't touch the ground. But this begotten Son seemingly went far away in both a distance from his father's home and from his origin, where he came from, what his father's his intentions with him. It didn't say even that. The father didn't have any drive. It's a lesson to learn, because many people, many parents, many fathers, especially fathers, have some ideas where my son, my daughter should be. Where should they go? Where should they be? What should they do? What would they be? They should do better than me. He had no encouragement to his son. The proactive one is the son. He wanted more. He wanted to go out, explore. He even wanted to be whatever he wanted to be, define whatever today you have all these kind of definitions about himself. It's an interesting topic, because everyone wanted to be defined as brilliant, good, the best, and it's a competition of definitions. It's a competition of doing the best. It's all a competition of degree. So, peace. The peacemaker. The peacemaker. We are all seeking peace in our heart, in our mind, in our thoughts. I read something on the internet the other day, that he anointed my head with oil in order for me to be protected. And I think that our thoughts can be so worrisome, so, what to say, like a refugee. In our mind, we can be a refugee of degree. We have no place to be. Either it's this, there, or when. We have no definite place to belong. We feel like a refugee in our mind. Maybe we have strived off from where we came, or where we should be. You have a certain idea of peace in your mind. Peace. That was the message in that song. Peace. Or channel. That channel. Amani. Amani. In Hebrew, Shalom. Shalom. In Norwegian, it's fred. In English, peace. Peace on earth. The one that can anoint my head with oil in order to be protected. So I do the thing. I drink the olive oil, and I put some oil here and here. I think it's, for me, important to protect my thoughts and to protect my insight. Protect me, God, protect me. And Jesus said in his speech, the kind of peace I will give you, the world can't give. The world have no peace. You can enjoy your life, thinking that you are rich and wealthy. So what makes you proud, more proud than happy? What makes you think you will be happy about will be a waste. Even the King Solomon said, all is waste. But if you have peace from within, everything serves as a blessing. Who said that? With peace, everything in you will be for you, with peace. With peace, everything will be a blessing. Without peace, it will be a devastating happening. And I started this video with peace. And in order to achieve peace, what do I need to do? You see, one example of getting peace is do right. That makes peace. Do right. When you feel to say no, say no. When you think it's right to say yes, say yes. Because the feeling of no and the knowledge of yes should be slightly different. Because if you feel that someone is asking for something more than you can give, say no. Yes, say no. I can't give that. But when you think in your mind, this is right, I say yes. So I will differ between the feeling, the sensitivity that says no. Then you should say no, not yes. Because your senses is even more clear than your mind. The next example is when you know. Jesus gave that too. When you know your brother have something against you, you go to him, not him. That's an unfair demand. That someone that has something against you, that you only know, that he should go to you. And it's quite common to say it. If he have something against me, he should come to me. Tell me to my face. That's the arrogant you. The one that humble himself, Jesus said, it's not to be mistaken, because it's the polar opposite. of what you want to happen. Why should you, that know your brother, have something against you, go to him? Then you make him speak. You make him speak. And if you think that you never did any wrong to him, but he tell a story of wound, of hurt, of sorrow, you can say sorry. You can say sorry because you went to him. You entered his house. You could say sorry. Even though in your own mind you did no wrong. That is getting peace within. You do the humbling part. You may have hurt your brother in such a way that he will never come to you. That's why peacemakers come to the enemies. I got a friend request today or yesterday, and I asked him, why did you request a friendship from me? You have the same opinion, so I wanted to add you. That's a small world, my friend. That's a very tiny, small world to live in. Only you will be the arrogant shitbag to define what then I should say. If you added me as a service to me, don't add me because of mutual agreement. We have no mutual relationship. I'm not the right one to talk all about this because I'm a human. But someone amongst us in a relationship with two should be the one that even the accusations is against him or her. The accused one should say sorry. That's a degree of responsibility. If you and me had the same opinion, how would you react if I disappointed you? With my opinion, I asked him, how come you know that we have same opinion? How come? You never met me? You don't even know me? So how come you know that we have the same opinion? What a naive mind that goes for the same opinion. You see, my friends that is listening here, either you agree with me or not, I don't care. It's not important. I'm just a voice. I'm just a voice here. You see, if the world would be run by those that agree in agreement with each other, that would make a mess. That's why it's a mess. That's why there are parties. That's why we don't tolerate everything from each other and depart as friends, as brothers, as siblings, even as children. The begotten Son departed from his dad, the other brother, he departed. That's a deep story of something that was maybe wrong. And maybe the other brother exposes what was wrong because his father took him for granted. Why not appreciate your children? Why not serve them? Serve your children. I said that. Serve. Don't be a biggie. Don't be the arrogant besserwisser. There is no room for you in any which way, because you go out of date. And the begotten son, even though his father was looking, the begotten son, if he came to himself. And I think that is in a relationship with his dad. Maybe I should be the one that going back. He is not coming. My dad is not coming. He have not that big of a heart that he would come. He let me free. And I was talking a little bit about the birds that you let free, they will come return. That's a sign of that. And something went wrong with the other brother. He thought that he could earn his heritage by staying at home. He wanted maybe more of the part that his brother got, because his brother left everything. Didn't show that he was even responsible or thankful for having been brought up in that state. So he departed. So something was definably wrong in this home. Something. Maybe for another day. But the peacekeeper is when you take something of your own pride and do something with that. I heard yesterday a word. Maybe I also need Jesus. That was something of a relief. Maybe I also need Jesus. When people come to some kind of a realization of themselves, maybe I need something of a light in my darkness. That is peace. The light in my darkness. I'm longing for the light to shine into my darkness. That's great. That's big. That's moving statement. When you do the right choices in your life that only you would know is right, I am not the one that can say anything in my chair. I can't say anything that you will follow, because remember, I am the false prophet. I can't do anything. But only you knows what's right in your case. That is your Messiah, my friend. Do what is right in your case. I'm just sitting here babbling about old-timers, examples, and pictures. In order for you to listen to some voice in your own heart. I'm talking to a soul. I'm a soul speaker. Should you remember, I'm the soul speaker. But when I say something, you will be reminded. I will not tell you what to believe, what to think, but I will be the echo chamber of your own voice that feels good when you do the right thing. Haven't you heard that from your parents? A good decision gives you strength. A good and right decision makes you proud. When you say no, you build strength. When someone demands something from you and you say no, you feel it's too much already. So you have to say no. My encouragement is to build up your strength. My word here is to penetrate of all the lies that people can be deceived by. It's a due time to find yourself. Deep in yourself, there is a voice that needed to be heard. You are afraid, my friend, you are afraid. But in order to contra fear, you do the right thing and you get peace. That's easy peasy. Easy peasy. That's easy to say, of course. Am I the right one to say? No, I'm not the right one to have any say in this on your behalf. It's hard to do the right stuff when you are in turmoil. So today, it's Wednesday, the 26th of April. I went to my doctor yesterday. That's why I couldn't man up to make a good video. But this was about peace. Don't expect anything. Don't expect anything. People will just worry you. Expect that you grow by doing right. It's spring. The summer is coming soon. And I wish you to sprout like the seeds outside, dwelled in the darkness. Like the begotten son in the dark pig farm. He was overwhelmed by these pigs sitting there or wandering there. What am I doing here? What am I doing now? So, the light from above will penetrate the darkness in your mind and serve the blessing of anointment from God. Thank you. Bye-bye.